Hello, what is happening, Confident Crusaders? I got a name. We are going to call ourselves the Confident Crusaders because we are going to do everything it takes in order to have the confidence to rock our business, hit our goals, hit the top ranks, whatever it is your goals are. That's what we are. We are Confident Crusaders because we will not stop until we get there. So, guys, as you're coming in, say hey, let me know where it is you're coming in from. Super excited. We're going to call ourselves the Crusaders. We're going to totally rock our business because, like I've said, the key to success is your mindset. It is your confidence. It is your overall unwavering confidence to know that you can do anything you set your mind to. And so, how is it going? Hey, from Ontario. Hey, Anita. How are you? Good morning, beautiful people. Happy Monday from Charlotte, North Carolina. I can't see who it is, but guys, put Crusaders in the comments because that is what we are going to call ourselves. We are the Confident Crusaders. And so I'm super excited. Having a little bit of a overall brand recognition. And I wanted to include you guys on all of this and how I am really ready to escalate my brand and diving into what it is I want to focus on. And so the Crusaders, the Confident Crusaders, where we don't give up, we crush our business to the top. And so today, what I want to talk about with you guys is I want to talk about your morning routine. Okay. How many of you guys, be honest, how many of you guys pick up your phone first thing in the morning, you sleep right next to it and you pick it up and it's like the first thing that you see when you wake up in the morning? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if that's you. So I use my phone as an alarm clock and it's a problem. It is a serious problem. And so I want to share with you guys something that 92% of people that have a strong morning routine, are you ready for this? 92% of people that have a strong morning routine are considered to be successful, are considered to be productive. Okay, so we're going to talk about how we can be part of that 92%, right? So the first thing, how many of you guys check your social media first thing in the morning, right? So I'm going to give you a tip right now. This is what you're going to do. Who is up for a challenge and who is up for making sure that you crush your morning, okay? Because I want you guys to put challenge below. We're going to do a little bit of a challenge for the next week. And I want you guys to realize that we are going to challenge our minds and see how we feel with our mornings, okay? So right now, before we even start this challenge, what I want you to do is I want you to think about to yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, by 10 o'clock in the morning, how do you feel? Okay. Do you feel drained? Do you feel positive? Do you feel like you're on top of the world over here? Or do you feel like, oh my God, my mind is swifting. I'm not going to be successful. And you've got the stinking thinking in your head. So on a scale, 10 being like, holy shit, I rock my days. And by 10 o'clock, I know I'm on fire. And one being like, I have the worst mindset come 10 o'clock in the morning. I want you to put either in the comments, if you feel so inclined, to put in the comments how you feel by 10 o'clock in the morning, or if you don't feel inclined to put on a scale of 1 to 10 how you're feeling, I want you guys to at least take a mental note, because what we're going to do is we're going to see if this morning routine is going to help us for the next week. Okay. So 10 being like, oh my God, I am on fire. This is amazing. 1 being like, my mind is all over the place. I feel like a hot mess and my business is going to fail, and all of the things in between. Okay. So tell me on a scale by 10 o'clock in the morning how you're feeling. Okay. Because what we're going to do is we're going to definitely make sure that we get our morning routine dialed in. I can't see names. Nobody's coming up. It's Facebook users saying 4, 5, 3, all over the place, says Mary. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do is, you guys said you're up for a challenge. Okay. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take this beautiful phone of ours, and mine blows up all day long. You can see this has been all of, I don't know, so many minutes that I've got all these messages from my team and whoever else, right? So you are going to take, and before you go to bed, you are going to turn off notifications. Okay, turn off messenger notifications, turn off your message notifications, turn off your email notifications, whatever it is that you go to first thing in the morning that starts your day. I want you to turn off the notifications. Okay, so put notifications if that makes sense, and you're going to do that. All right, so that's the first thing, because we're going to make sure that we have this really positive morning routine. And the first thing that we need to do is we need to make sure that we're turning off notifications, period. Okay, and so turn off your notifications. Somebody says my phone, okay, my phone is set to silent. Awesome, I love it. Set to silent and notifications off are two different things. Let's be honest, right? My phone is off too, but my notifications are on right when I open my eyes if I don't turn them off. And so what I'm drawn to do is it's like a car accident, right? You're like, I'm not going to look. Okay, I'm looking. How many times has that happened to you where you have a text message or a notification or a messenger app or whatever? And so the next thing you know, you're on your phone and you are in business, right? You're already working. Guys, do you know what I'm talking about over here? Like, hello, like this is awful. This is a horrible way to start our day. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure before we go to bed every single night for the next week, we are going to turn off our notifications. Okay, period. Notifications off. Whatever app it is that is drawing your attention first thing in the morning, turn it off. You don't need notifications. It's different than putting your phone on silent. My phone is on silent too. Okay, I have a bedtime. My phone turns off at 11 and all notifications get sent off. However, if I open up my phone, they're there. And so when I see it first thing in the morning, I'm drawn to it like a car accident. Okay, so I want to say that. Okay, so we're going to start our day with intention. Okay, not our phone giving us the attention. We're going to start our day with intention. Okay, so this is a strong morning routine. 53% of people that have a strong morning routine are said to be productive. And what we're going to be doing is we are going to be pouring into our mindset before we open up our phones, before we become a mom, before we become a wife, before we become a dog mom. It doesn't matter. We are going to set our day up with intention, not having our attention lacking. Okay, so the first thing I want you guys to know is meditation is key to quieting your mind. How many of you guys wake up in the morning and the list is spinning of all of the things that you need to be doing every single day? Put spinning in the comments if your brain goes spinning and goes like a mile a minute the second you open your eyes, like mine does. Okay, now for the last, I want to say 2 or 3 years, I have literally opened my eyes and I get to my meditation. Okay, I get to meditation every single day. In fact, I cannot go a day without meditating at this point, because what it does is it just quiets my body and it gets me ready to waking up my family. Okay, so you might be saying, okay, Julie, what, like I can't meditate. My brain is all over the place. It's really hard to concentrate. And I just, like I sit there and I'm like, I'm not getting any benefit of it. Guys, I was right there with you. I was the exact same way, and I still am sometimes, right? The key to meditation is not to not make your mind wander, but it's to make it so that you're more intentional with your thoughts. Right? So this is what I do every morning. I literally, whether it's good or bad, it works for me. My butt doesn't want to get out of bed yet, but I never fall back asleep. So if you're one that can, like, once my eyes open, I'm up. I can never go back to sleep, right? That's just who I am. So what I do is I meditate in bed. However, a lot of people will fall asleep if they go back and they meditate. So if that is you, I want you to either sit up in bed or I want you to get your butts out of bed. Get your ass out of bed, okay? Now, my favorite app is Insight Timer. They have a free, and somebody put Insight Timer. I'm going to show it to you right here. They have a ton of free guided meditations. If you don't want a guided meditation and you just want some music playing in the background, you can do that too. It's all free, right? We like free. How many of you guys like free? I like free. I like free, right? So it's free. There is a paid membership if you want some of the extra courses and stuff. And I will tell you that my favorite person that I meditate with, his name is David G. J-I-I, I think is his name. Hold on. I have it right here. David J-I. David J. David G. He says David G. David J-I. Okay. He was the CEO of Deepak Chakra's Deepak, I think is his name. Anyways, he was the CEO of him, who was like the big Oprah person, and now he does his own meditations. David G is amazing for me. I love him, okay? I have tried other people, and I always go back to David G, okay? So I start my morning, David and I, most mornings it's David and I, we start our mornings in meditation together, okay? He gets me grounded. He gets me ready to start my day, okay? So meditation. Notifications off. You're going with intention, not your attention. I like free. Yeah, right? We all like free. Free's good. We like free. We go with intention to our meditation. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to open up, whether it be your own personal guided your own personal meditation, whether it be your own, your Insight Timer like I do. Check out David G. I love him. He's amazing. Okay. And you're going to do your meditation, whether it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it doesn't matter. Okay. You're going to ground yourself. You are going to get yourself centered. So number one is meditation in the morning. Okay. Number two, you guys ready for it? Are you ready for it? Your gratitude. Number two is gratitude. Put gratitude in the comments, guys. Why do I tell you to do gratitude? As a therapist, and we talked a little bit last week about cognitive behavioral therapy, right? Cognitive behavioral therapy is all about your thoughts causing your feelings, right? So if I can write in my thoughts and I'm thinking all of these amazing things that are going to be happening and that I'm so grateful for in my day or in my life, how do you think I'm going to be feeling? I'm going to be feeling amazing, okay? So you're going to write down 10 things that you are grateful for. Okay. Now, what I personally do is I write it in my phone in my notes app, and I'll show you guys. I practice what I preach over here, guys. Here's my grateful folder, right? Here's the things that I'm grateful for. I literally write 10 things that I am grateful for. And I say, I am so grateful for X, Y, and Z. I am so grateful for whatever it is. And I write 10 things down. Okay. Now, here's the kicker. Here's the caveats of what I do. Okay. A few of those things are things that I want to manifest and I want to have come to fruition in my life. Right. So if I talk it into existence and I write it as if I've already achieved it, that's one way to manifest at a quicker rate. Okay, so maybe about 6 of the things I'm grateful for that have already happened in my life, like my family, my days, my flexibility, my team, whatever it may be, right? 4 of the 10 are usually things that I want to have happen, my goals, but I'm writing as if it's already occurred, right? So I am grateful for X, Y, and Z, some of my goals, okay? Now, so 60% are things that have already happened. 40% are things that I want to happen, but I'm speaking it into existence. Now, here is the key. Now we don't just write and shut our phones or write and shut our gratitude journal. We don't do that. What we do is we read it over. Okay. So we write our 10 things down and then we pause and then we read it over. Why do we read it over, guys? Because it's going to make us feel really good, right? Because then you're feeling your body with all of these positive things and this positive energy. Okay, so meditation, gratitude journal. Guys, next. Are you ready for it? Positive affirmations. Put positive affirmations if you guys have thought about doing or you do positive affirmations. Again, positive affirmations is fantastic because it gets your mind in the right, it gets your mind centered, it gets your mind in the right spot. And in fact, I have a worksheet for you all about how to craft the perfect positive affirmations for yourself. So put worksheet in the comments if you guys want the positive affirmations worksheet that I have for you that's going to help you crush your business and how to craft positive affirmations. Okay, just put worksheet in the comments and I will give you the free worksheet that you guys have. But this is what I want you guys to understand. Okay, I want you guys to understand that when you start your day like this, okay, when you can start your day off with meditation, gratitude, positive affirmations, okay, all of those things are going to help set you up for success. Okay, now what comes next? Now, if you're like me, I've got to go wake up my kids, right? And sometimes I wake up my kids and they're on they woke up on the wrong side of the bed. You know what I'm talking about? But I've got my shield on. I've got my armor on. I'm protected because I took care of my space first before I was able to take care of anybody else in their business, right? So my kids might wake up on the wrong side of the bed, or you might have a sick kid like I do downstairs, or another kid that's like, hey, it's not fair. She gets to stay home. I want to stay home today, right? But my shield is up. My armor is up. I am ready to start the day on the right foot because I've taken care of myself first. Okay. You know, it's like riding the airplanes, right? When you guys get on an airplane, what happens when they go over the safety instruction? They always say to us, make sure you put on your own oxygen mask first before you put on your child's oxygen mask, right? Your morning routine is your oxygen mask. Okay. You need to arm yourself, put the oxygen on first before you can take care of anybody else in your family. And what does that mean? If that means you might have to wake up a half an hour early, 45 minutes early, so that you can have peace and quiet and you can get yourself grounded for the day. Okay. And so I want you to put an oxygen mask if that is making sense to you guys. Okay. Now, I personally have the time and the flexibility to work out after I get my kids breakfast for the day because I get to play on social media all day because I've mastered the mindset. And when I've mastered the mindset, my paycheck has gone through the roof as well, right? The more you pour into your personal development, the more your paycheck, okay? Personal development equals paycheck. Your morning routine equals a bigger paycheck. I want you guys to understand this. I'm helping you, Crusaders, get a bigger paycheck by getting the right mindset, okay? And I am telling you right now, you crushing your morning routine is going to set your day up for success, okay? And you guys all said you're up for a challenge, so I want you guys to give this a week, and I want you to see what happens to your mindset, to your business, to your overall healthy well-being so that you can crush your day, okay? So I can't even speak, meditation, gratitude, positive affirmations, exercise. Exercise, Julie, I don't want to exercise. Yes, you do. Why do you want to exercise? Because when you exercise, whether it be walking, whether it be dancing, whether it be jump roping, whether it be whatever it is that lights your boat, right? Lifting weights, whatever it may be, the reason why you want to exercise is, yes, it's good for your body, but it's also good for your mind. Every single person, when I did therapy and I was as a counselor, every single person I had an exercise routine. Why? Because when you exercise, it releases your happy endorphins and it makes you feel better. Okay, so exercise is key to your success in your mindset. Okay, it doesn't need to be strenuous, it just needs to be done so that you're boosting your endorphins and you're feeling happy. Okay, you want to release those happy endorphins. Okay, so if you're into prayer, definitely do prayer. I am not a religious person. I don't do prayer, but if that fuels you, add in prayer. There's nothing wrong with it. I think it's absolutely amazing. Now, here's the next piece, and this is two more pieces. So we've got meditation, gratitude, positive affirmations, some exercise in there, prayer if you want prayer, right? Water. Every morning, drink 2 glasses of water right away. Your body is dehydrated, okay? When you hydrate your body, you're going to get your brain flowing again. It's going to be good for your soul. It's going to get your body moving, and it's going to help with your clarity. Okay, you are dehydrated. You haven't drank anything in probably 8 or 9 hours. That's a long time. So when I started to implement and put in 2 glasses of water first thing in the morning, it's like the first thing I do when I get in the kitchen is I drink my water. My day just feels more at ease. I have more energy. Okay, so implement water into your routine. I know it sounds weird, but I'm telling you, it's amazing and it's a game changer. Okay, and then personal development. Now, I personally do personal development throughout the day, which means I listen to an audiobook when I'm exercising and I'm walking. Okay, so I want you guys to make sure that you're doing your personal development, whether it be audiobooks, whether it be watching something like this. This is personal development for the day, right? So all of those things, make sure you're pouring into yourself and you're learning something new for the day. All right. When you set your morning routine up for success like this, I am telling you, your paycheck is going to skyrocket, because what's going to happen is your confidence is going to skyrocket. Okay. So again, your morning routine, put it in the comments, guys, with me. Meditation, first thing in the morning. Well, first, notifications off. So before you go to bed, again, look at this morning routine, notifications off before you go to bed. Okay. Next, first thing in the morning, meditation, gratitude, positive affirmations, prayer, personal development, and some water. Okay. I am telling you, I had you guys rate yourselves at the beginning of this live. Where are you by 10 o'clock in the morning? And a lot of you were way below the number 5, right? You were at a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Some of you were at like a 7%. I challenge you for the next 7 days. Next Monday, I'm going to come back in here. I want you guys to tell me, how do you feel in the morning and how much more productive is your day? Okay. So your morning routine equals your day of success. Okay. A positive, strong morning routine is going to help you with a strong, positive day. Okay. There is a direct correlation. All right. So I want you guys who is up for the challenge of trying this new morning routine to see how you feel in order to be successful in your business. Raise your hand if you agree that to give this morning routine a 7-day trial period. Raise your hand up. It might mean that you are waking up, like I said, a half an hour, 45 minutes before your children and your family, but you cannot put on your oxygen mask if you don't take care of you can't put on anybody else's oxygen mask unless you take care of yourself first. Okay? So I see Mary says I will. Christine says I will. A few Facebook users say I will. I love it, guys. Make sure that you write this down and that you, I love it, Claudia. Yes, notifications off, meditation, gratitude, positive affirmations, exercise. What I want you to do is I want you to come back here next Monday, and we're going to check in and see how you guys are feeling. Okay. Now, 1 week is not a habit. It takes 3 weeks to make it a habit, right? So we're going to do this for 1 week. We're going to see if we feel better. And if we are feeling better, we're going to continue to do it to make it a habit. Okay. If you want my positive affirmations worksheet, put worksheet in the comments. Let me know that you want the positive affirmations worksheet. We will make sure that you get the link to it. I wrote it a long time ago, but I still think it's so relevant. And it's going to help you immensely. Okay, guys, I believe in you. I love you. Have a great day. Bye, guys.